Our founder, Eddie, was an outdoor guide. That's why for almost 100 years, Eddie Bauer has continued to work with guides and athletes to make gear to meet their rigorous needs. I'm Eddie Bauer, Alpine guide Adrian Ballinger, and this is the Katabatic 3 tent. At Eddie Bauer, we're always looking for ways to improve our gear, even when it already delivers bomb-proof performance like the 4-season Katabatic tent. This new version still has the steep double wall construction of the original. It gives you maximum living space and excellent condensation control. It also has a reverse Y-fly design that sheds snow and stays quiet in high winds. But now it's even stronger with new lash-down points and webbing, and it's lighter. We worked on the new Katabatic for almost 4 years, and the guides and athletes tested it for 18 months on Rainier, Denali, Cho Oyu, and Everest. This is a tent that can handle any environment. What can I say about this tent? Literally, I live in this thing months of each year, all over the world. Most recently, I was just on Mount Everest, on the Tibetan side. And the beauty of this tent is every time I see one, I know I'm gonna be safe and warm and out of the elements, no matter what is going on outside or how high on the mountain I am. These tents go all the way up to Camp 4 at 27,000 feet. They regularly see 60 and 70 mile an hour winds up there and big storms, lots of snow loading. And there's just so much I love about this tent. You know, you put 3 people in here really comfortably. The pockets are absolutely essential when you have 3 people, that everything has its place, otherwise it just turns to chaos inside. We actually put 4 people in these tents quite often when we're up high because weight is of such a premium. So every tent you bring up high, you have to maximize its use. I've been through storms that have dumped 3 feet of snow in a night in these tents. They slough the snow really well. We occasionally, dig them out and build walls as that snow keeps building up. Other great features, really an excellent vestibule. In the big mountains, we do all our cooking inside a vestibule because it's too windy to cook outside. And having a roomy vestibule that blocks the wind and keeps any flame far away from the fabric is very important. This is the best one I've ever lived in. We have a second vestibule on the back where we can throw lots of extra equipment that we know we don't need while we're in the tent for the night. Setup of this tent, it's easy. Despite the incredible strength this tent provides, it's still a simple tent to set up, even in full-on conditions. I love the height of this tent. Eddie Bauer has designed this tent to really have steeper walls that go up before coming across, and that gives even the guys on the side headroom. And that's really nice instead of being pushed up against the tent fabric at night. And in the middle, I can, kneel up in this tent if I need to when I'm getting ready in the morning. It really gives me the room I need while still being a super strong structure in those high winds. The Katabatic 3 has a bathtub floor. That keeps me dry even when I'm in wet ground or especially in snow or on the glacier. There's also an available footprint if you want extra security from wet or muddy terrain. Another great thing about this tent, if you've ever spent nights in a yellow or red tent, you just have to try green. It is the best when you're tent bound for days in a storm. Literally, I live in this tent for months each year. I just love it. I just crawled in and it's like coming home. I know exactly where I want to put everything I have, but this tent is all about confidence for me. The Katabatic 3 tent, tested and approved by guides. Eddie Bauer, live your adventure.